What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. I'm Isaiah, and today we're going to be taking our first steps into Kill Sample Process Hostile Takeover, which is a third-party supplement by Ronaldo Agostini. If you want to know more about this, go check out the Let Me Talk At You video that's in that playlist. I'll try to remember to put a box up in one of those corners. Before you do that, or before we get into this though, if you haven't considered smashing the buttons or checking out the links down in the description, please consider do so, as it really does help me and the channel out. That being said, let's go take a look at the Armory, the scenario rules, the models, the new team that we're using, all that good stuff, and get into this game of Kill Sample Process Hostile Takeover. Okay, so here we are in the Armory, trying to take down the first leg of this corporate campaign. In the Armory, we have gun racks. We have two gun racks, and we have a gun chest, gun rack, gun rack. My goal is to loot those gun racks as well as to defeat these corpo guards that are in the room. Every time I loot one, I roll a d6, and on a 1 during the next hostile phase, we'll get 2 corporate 10 heads in the middle of a random board edge. We have 2 security cameras that have line of sight to the gun racks. Any of the hostiles, corpos that attack me, if I'm also in line of sight of the camera, they get +2. So I need to get rid of those cameras quickly. Killing them will not raise my wanted level or grant XP, but it will make it much more survivable. In my crew, let's do a quick intro since this is the first time we've seen them. We have JT Goldman, who's just your standard issue kind of bruiser. We've got Dyson, aka V, or actually aka 5. We're gonna say aka 5, Roman numeral 5. He is old school with a katana in his arm. So he's still got the free katana, because I don't think I can give that away, that he comes with, and he ended up rolling a cyber mod to have that. We've got Shiro, aka Error, who is a fanatic savant and who has a sawed off. We've got Nice, aka K, or Special K, if you will. He is butch and a technophobe, and he has rejection as a mutation. And then we come to Becky, who is a drone operator. There's her drone right beside her. She is a ghost as well as Tears in the Rain. Also up here we got a auto injector on Goldman, and Becky also rolled up for an auto injector. However, all of that's good and great and grand. There is an EMP shockwave for our condition, so I'm going to have to take some toughness tests to see how that goes. EMP shockwave will come into play once the model activates. So during their first activation, they will test toughness, and if they fail, they have to roll a malfunction for the cyber mod. He, however, is moddable, Dyson, aka 5, so his can never gain the flawed trait. It's going with Becky, who's going to have to take a toughness test because she does have cyber mods, because she has the auto injector. So when we take a test in this game, we roll a d20, which I have to find. A d20. We roll that. Our target number is always 12, and then we add or subtract our modifier. She has a -1 to a toughness check. So that's a fail. So she's going to pick up a malfunction. D12. So a 2, which is I must pass a presence test or all cyber mods installed stop working, and I gain the technophobe flaw. Okay. 2 presence. So we're going to give this a go. 9, that's an 11. That is a fail. So I lose my auto injector and become a technophobe. Becky's not going to do anything. She's actually going to move right there, and she's going to hide for pretty much the entire game because she can't use her gun, because her gun has the cyber keyword. So moving on, we'll go to the drone. We'll take a shot with its mounted heavy pistol. 10 + 2 is a 12. That will hit for a d8. For 8, minus whatever their armor is. Armor 2, so that'll be 6 damage on that guard. That's pretty good. Error next, who does not have any cyber mods, so no need to roll for the EMP shockwave. He can move up just there to grab cover and still have range to shoot his sawed off at that guard. Taking his shot, he's +2 to the roll. 9, 10, 11 will not hit. AKA Special K is going to move over and take a shot with his revolver on this camp to the roll. 13 plus 2 is a 15. That will hit for D6. Come on, baby. That'll do it. It has armor 1, but it's only got 2 HP. A 6 will blow that camera up. 5 next, and I'm gonna use my glitch to auto pass the toughness test from the EMP. Move 7 inches there to attack that fellow. 5 to the roll, 2 for his agility, and 3 for the butch trait. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was also my guy who benefited from the prop, but that's on a 19 or a 20, but an 18, still a mighty good roll. We got a D10 for damage. 4 minus their armor 2, that's 2 damage. That's all I need. When I kill him, plink, my wanted level will go up by 1. Mr. Goldman, who can move 5, so he will do so. Mr. Goldman, I'm gonna move up, and he's gonna try to take out the other camera. His gun's got auto fire 3, so I should be able to land a hit here. You roll 3 dice and take the best. 12 is the best, and that will hit. Auto rifle is, that's a 3 minus their 1 armor, 2 damage. That'll do it. That'll blow up the second camera. Beautiful. We then proceed to the hostile phase, where we'll start with this guy, who's going to move a D6 towards Mr. Goldman, because he's wanted, so they'll always go for him if he's in line of sight. Let's try that again, but better and in the dice tray. So 5 inches, and he's going to stop short, and then he's going to take a shot. For a 12, he is -3, though, because of my cover behind the table. But that's a crit. So I'm going to force him to re-roll it. Cool. Use my glitch. Force the re-roll. In the pursuit of his duties, we'll move forward 1 inch and fire on the drone. Pistol in the tray. As an 8. That is a miss. To turn 2. Drone, who's going to move up and take a shot at that corpo. A 9 plus, I think, 2. Plus 2 is a miss. That is an 11. Next up for me, we'll go right here. We're going to activate him. We're going to move forward, and we're going to dump that shotgun into this dude's face. Up to right there, and we're going to level this sawed-off shotgun. 2 to the roll. That's a hit. 14. Oh yeah, that's 8. 4 minus their armor 2, 2 damage. Next up will be number 5, who's going to come rushing in right there. Takes 5 to the roll. 14 plus 5 is a 19. That is a hit. And instead of rolling for my damage on that, I'm going to use my glitch to deal maximum damage with an attack to just go ahead and finish him off. 1 less target on the board and raising my wanted level by 1. Is then going to move his 5 to over here and attempt to loot this gun rack. I cannot loot that one because it has an enforcer within 6 inches of it. So we're going to take a shot instead, as he does have cover, which is -3, but we'll see how it goes. I got auto fire 3, so we'll see what we get. 16 plus my presence of 1 takes me to 17. -3 for the cover takes me to 14, which is higher than a 12, which is still a hit with the smart rifle. That's a 3 minus their armor of 2 for 1 damage. Nice. AKA Special K will move up his 7 to right here and then take a shot on the corpo. Roll. That is a miss. We'll just move. Our lone corpo is going to move a D6 towards JT because JT has wanted. So 3 inches. He's going to have to stop short because he doesn't want to go within an inch of the camera bot. So he'll stop there. Actually, probably closer to right there. And take his shot at JT. For the cover. 10 is a 7. That will not hit. We'll go to turn 3. Who is going to stay put and take a shot. A 9 plus 2 is an 11. That will not hit. He's going to move up to that weapon rack, which can be looted, and make his presence test. It's for looting a chest or something like that. This is one of the rare times that your target number is not 12. It's actually a target number 10. I got a 6. Plus 1 is a 7, so I fail to loot. No negative impact there unless you fumble. Stay put and take the shot. All of those are going to be misses. Okay, walk up and put a shot in this guy's back. See if that helps. That's going to be a miss. Is going to just move up to that gun rack with his 7 and try to get into it. 10, and I am +2 to the roll. That's a failure. Becky is still useless. So we'll go to bad guys. This one dude is still kind of stuck right there, so he's just going to take a shot at JT. That is a miss. Turn 4. Off with our mill drone, who misses. Special K, take a shot. He misses. Have Mr. Goldman take a shot. He hits on a 19. That hit from the smart rifle is worth a D8. No damage. Is going to move around to try to take a shot at this corpo. Landing a hit. Okay. Shotgun's worth, I think, a D6. Oh, that's good. So that'll be 6 damage because of its armor 2, which will take it to 1 health remaining. I was going to try to get into this weapon rack. He does not. Bad guy will take a shot at JT. A 9 will not hit. Turn 5. Start with Mr. Gun Drone. Correction. The gun drone will not shoot because it is out of ammunition. The heavy pistol only has 4 rounds. In lieu of that, I'm going to instead go in right here. He's got a katana, he's got Butch, and he's got 2. So he's +5 to the roll. It's a pretty good chance. 9, that'll hit. 9 plus 5 will hit. For a D10, I need a 3 or better. Probably not going to get it because I said that. 7, that'll do it. He's dead. Now I can focus on trying to loot some of these things. Number 5, trying to get into one of them. Finally, he is in. And then we got to roll a D6. We would have been good either way because they don't come in until the next hostile phase, which, well, I guess there would be, but we don't have to worry about it. It's not coming in, so we roll on the weapons table. D100, we get a 1. We get a revolver. Error is going to try to get into this one over here. He fails. So that's probably going to be an unable to succeed. We'll try Goldman, see if he can get into his. Nope, fumbles. He takes a damage. And Becky also fails. So not going to be a complete success because I only take control of the location if all guards are killed and all racks are looted by the end of the game. So I guess that means it stays under corpo control. I'm not exactly sure what happens there. I'm going to have to read for a second, and I will find out for us. If nobody won it, then it stays under corpo control. We paint it black. We then are going to end up getting 5 XP, which is enough to re-roll that technophobe flaw that we just got on Becky. So that's what we want to do here. So roll. A 10 is perfect. No flaw, no feat. Now, I'm not certain how that interacts with existing things. Like, I don't know if I would keep the ghost and the tears in the rain with that, since I already had those. I'm not sure. If you know out there, give me a shout. We'll have to figure out the answer to that before the next game. For now, I'm not going to erase them yet until I get confirmation one way or the other so that I can remember what they are if I get to keep them. But I'll have that sorted by the next time we play. After XP and all that jazz, crew members, which I don't need to do right now. I don't need to reallocate any equipment right now. And then I have to check for haywire. So let's see what happens. Well, a D20, getting a 14, which is higher than all the numbers on my map. Oh wait, hold on. It is higher than all those rolls, so for now, haywire is not on patrol. And that closes out today. I do have there is gonna be some buying and selling that I'm gonna do, but I will sort that out and let you guys know what everybody gets next time we play. That's gonna do it for today. Thanks so much for tuning in while we tackled our first scenario of trying to bring down the awful and hateful Megacorp in Kill Sample Process Hostile Takeover. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day.